Welcome to Life in the Fast Lane with myself and Matt Tift. We're back again. How are you, man?
I'm good. Last time I was the special guest, so I think today you get to be the special guest, right?
You know what? Yeah, I'll be the special. I'll be the
Sweet.
special guest for today, dude. We had some big name people on the past two shows, dude. It's been nuts.
We did. We had to quit because we're about to overextend ourselves here.
We were, dude. We had doing the three shows per week have been absolutely awesome. Like we have a lot of fan entertainment, we had a lot of fan engagement, and then we had a lot of big name people on who I think have just enhanced the show for the past 2 days. Have been great.
It's been a show enhancer. Yeah, we had.
Show enhancer.
If you haven't seen the shows, go back and watch on my Twitter or the at LITFL show. We retweet all the shows on there. Go in the archives. Watch Monday. We had Mark Cuevas from the Netflix hit show Love is Blind, if you all remember that from quarantine last year. And then on Tuesday night, we had a good friend of mine, a comedian, Josh Wolf, and he was absolutely fantastic. Got to see some of his comedy skits on there, and such a cool dude, right? I mean, just the dude he's been an actor, a writer, a comedian, toured the entire country many times. And the thing I love about him and talking to guys like Mark and Josh is it doesn't matter the fact that they're celebrities or have hundreds of thousands of followers. They're just such cool guys, and I really appreciate that. And it's fun doing podcasts because you really get to see the legit side of people. I feel like when you stick a TV camera in front of a person, you don't get the full true them, but it's a more comfortable space in the podcast, right?
No, yeah, absolutely. Scott Hedrick says, hello from Cocoa Beach, and I'm a little mad at you, Scott, because you're saying hi from Cocoa Beach while it is raining and 32 degrees in Ohio.
Well, we're under a tornado watch, so, I mean, I would rather be there, too.
Yeah, the only thing is I would take a tornado watch because how hot is it where you're at right now? Like, what's the temp?
Oh, it was cold earlier, but it's like 70 now. Like it was like 35 this morning, now it's 70. So it's doing the Ohio weather thing here in Charlotte.
That is, dude. That's kind of crazy. It went all the way up and then dropped down, huh?
It did, yeah. So
well,
I wanted to address something real quick.
Oh, please do.
That was the title of today's show being Sprang Brakee. We're going to get later on into some stupid stories coming out of spring break, but we've had some really cool guests over the last couple of weeks. I want to know, because you and I, we're not people who get very starstruck, but I want to know if there's one person, and you guys let us know too who that'd be for you guys. But Keith, if there's one person you could sit down and have a conversation with, whether it's dinner or a podcast or whatever, who'd that be for you?
Dude, that's a super hard question. Man, I don't see. The thing is, we don't talk about it on here, obviously, but I'm super big into politics, but I'm super big into Cleveland sports. Man, I would have to say probably if I could sit down and talk with one person. Uncut. I can ask anything I want. I can
no filter. Like they don't have to politicize their answers. Like just straight up.
Probably Donald Trump.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you.
But the only thing is, let me clarify, it has nothing to do with politics.
Right.
I don't think I would ask him about anything other than Area 51. That's the only thing I would ask him about. outside of that, I think I would ask him more about, whether you hate the man or whatever, you think he's insensitive or whatever, it doesn't change the fact that he is a genius businessman.
Sure.
I think I would want to chat with him about it. I think I would want to chat about from rags to rich type of. Not that he ever went from rags to riches. His dad was obviously super rich, but I think I would like to talk to him, pick his mind about the art of the deal or all these other, all these other things. I don't know. It'd be hard, but it would have nothing to do with politics. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think it'd be fascinating that conversation because whether you hate him or you love him, I know there's a lot of people that hate him or love him either side. Like it's crazy one way or another. But I think that when you look at, somebody in America who was the most polarizing figure that had to be Trump before he became the president, then he becomes the president, becomes the most hated man in America. Right. So it'd be so fascinating to be maybe 2 years from now, right? So we're into the Biden administration. Again, we don't talk politics on the show. This is not to get political right or left, but to say, hey, what was it like to be, you're invited to everything that you're invited to, every A-list celebrity deal. And now you're ostracized by all those people that you hung out with, that you're invited to be with, that you took pictures with, that you had them on your show with. And then all of a sudden, you have a giant following, and then the whole, we know what happened at the Capitol and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I think it'd be fascinating to see and ask them like the legit question, get the actual answer. Was it worth it?
Wow, that's a good question. That's a super good question. Was it worth it? Man, I don't know. To be quite honest with you, if I was in, okay, let's play this game then. If you were, and I'm not talking politics, we're talking about just common sense. If you could look into the future and you could, let's say you were going to run for president someday, do you think it would be worth it? Do you think, because you know you're going to get attacked, you know you're going to get hit. I mean, it doesn't matter if you have followers, fans, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, at least, if you were to win, you won the vote, the Electoral College voted for you, but you know for a fact the country's going to be split in half no matter what.
Yeah, to me, I don't think it's worth it because I feel like any politician, they find dirt on them that they don't even remember that they did. And I find it really interesting. You know, we talk a lot about movies and acting and pop culture and current events on the show.
Sure.
One of those guys, which we didn't even have planned to talk about today, but Matthew McConaughey, one of my favorite actors, and a very, very interesting guy. His great book.
All right. Sorry.
And but you know, he's making a little bit of a statement, maybe running for Texas governor, and I think it's very curious to me. If you have a big voice, you have a big following, is it the fame that makes you want to go do something, or is it actually the love of politics? Because I feel like a lot of politicians are in it for politics, but then they're in it for fame. You know what I mean? So like you're almost going backwards.
I mean, actually, no. But the only thing is, I think you're 100% correct. These politicians don't care about people. It doesn't matter what side of the aisle you're on. Do you know what I mean? Like, I run as an I. I mean, I'm independent. I don't have an R or a D attached to my name.
Yeah, same.
So, but I mean, I think that, yeah, if you had, and if you had, I'm not talking about any specific person at all. I'm just saying that if you had somebody who was legitimately for the people, that was legitimately for their constituents.
They would not get funding for one.
Right, well, I think a lot would change. I think there would be mass change in the way our political system was run. But you're right, you're not going to get that. In fact, you hear the old saying, you're NASCAR, you hear the old saying politicians need to wear NASCAR jackets just because they can see all their lobbyists and sponsors and stuff like that. That's never how any of this was supposed to be. You know what I mean? It just was never set up like this. Yeah,
absolutely. Well, you know, I think for me, talking to somebody, I'd almost be on the other side, not because of any political affiliation, but I think it'd be interesting to talk to Barack Obama just because of his coming from George Bush and that administration to him. And then what happens after, his whole family. I mean, it's been the two of them, Obama and Trump, have been the most polarizing figures that I can ever remember, really, because
absolutely.
Because the age of social media and what that put on them. And I remember watching I don't know if it was Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel, somebody did an interview with him. And it was just very interesting to see what a normal day looked like for him and just what a normal guy he was. And again, whether you like their policies or not, it's so fascinating to me that these people
you don't have to like their policies to understand that they are the most polarizing people.
Absolutely.
In the past 70 years.
It's not just the U.S., it's the world, because we're seen in such a big light.
Somebody typed in Twitter, GoCal1224 says the goal of almost every politician is to get reelected. Only a few are decent.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's very true.
They're right. They're 100%. They're 100% right.
Well, speaking of politics, and in spring break time, as we've duly named our show today.
Yeah.
So Florida, I was down there a couple of weeks ago for racing, but then also the start of spring break, and everybody's flocking down there because the floodgates are open down there to do whatever. Did you see the story about the kid who's putting handcuffs in the back of the cop car on the beach? Did you see that?
I did not, but you sent me a text about it. I did not have time to look at it, but yes, I. So go. I want to hear this.
Okay, so I don't know exactly what happened. I hadn't read up on it. So it's a kid, maybe got a drinking ticket, maybe he's doing something stupid, but college kid, And so they're out on the beach, and they put him in the back of the cruiser, and they don't shut the door, and they're surrounded by a giant crowd of people. I think it was in Miami. I might be wrong. And the cop walks away. They start talking to somebody else. and he's got his handcuffs on, still no shirt on, just a bathing suit, and the dude bolts. I mean, he's gone. I mean, he's running like NFL combine 40 yards away from the car, and the whole crowd just erupts. They're cheering him on, and I'm thinking, what in the world is your exit plan here? Because you're going to run down the beach. Eventually, you get tired. They have a car that they can come find you. And I don't think there's going to be many people on the beach that I can think of in handcuffs. Do you?
No, I think. All right, so let's play a game then.
Okay.
If you were running from the cops, what would it be for?
Probably speeding.
I hate you so much.
Honestly, I mean, I am not I just don't get myself in that many bad spots. So I feel like it'd probably be that.
Why would you run for? Dude, the only thing is, you're a NASCAR driver. If you couldn't outrun the police, there's a problem.
Right. Yeah. So if you're saying what would I run away from the cops for? It's because I'm already going fast and they keep on going.
I'm gonna keep on going. No, I like it. I like it. All right.
What about you? I feel like this could be more interesting.
All right, so if I was the run from the cops, it would probably be because I broke and entered into a Marlboro factory, stole like 1 million cartons of cigarettes, and then backed into the Red Bull plant.
You know, it's too bad that cigarette companies can't advertise anymore because I feel like you'd be their poster boy.
Oh, dude, I would be. Dude, Marlboro wouldn't have the cowboy. They'd have me.
Keith would literally ride into the studio on the camel. Or I'm sorry, it's not the camel, but if you're sponsored by Camel, he would ride in on a camel to the show, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I'm not allergic to camels. I could ride camels. I'm allergic to horses.
Well, I mean, whatever.
No, it's real stuff right there, bro.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Well, okay. Talking about spring break. What did you go to college, Keith? I know you did. What school did you go to?
Well, I mean, do we have to talk about this right now?
No, I was just wondering if you had any fun spring break stories.
No, I had fun. Like I was good. Like I was a good boy, if that counts for. Like, I tried hard, but did I do a lot of? I knew where this was going, and I hope my grandma's not watching.
Sorry, Keith.
I did a lot of dumb stuff, if that counts for anything. Do I have spring break stories? Yeah, I went a lot of places. Probably my best spring break experience, I would have to say, was probably. Oh man, dude, this is tough because I got, I don't know, New Orleans. I got trashed everywhere I went. So I mean, I don't know. Like it was.
You do that anywhere you go, though.
I don't even drink.
No, that's I said if you drink.
Oh, dude, I don't know. Probably. I would have to say Canada was probably my funnest just because I was with everybody. Honestly, I know Canada's not like a huge spring break destination, but it was.
Or where'd you go?
Windsor, yeah.
Okay.
You gotta remember, I could drink back then.
Right. Yeah.
If you were in Windsor, you were 18. You were allowed to drink, or 19.
No,
I think it was.
Yeah. No, they always talked about going there. I don't know why, but I never went there for when I turned 18. But yeah, no, that's smart.
I got. But the thing is, like nowadays, like this is another thing. Like you and me are kind of on the same wavelength, and I don't know if it's because you don't do it because you don't want to, or if it's just like some health issues or whatever. I don't know. I never really asked you this. I'm not a drinker, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like to me, going out to a bar and getting plastered and even having the remote chance,
right,
of getting in trouble or having or doing something or saying something stupid that could hurt me years down the road just doesn't seem fun anymore. When I was 21, maybe, but by that time I've already lived it. You know what I mean? Right.
No, for sure. It's weird for me because we had this conversation a couple weeks ago between a few people, but it was weird for me because I've never blacked out. I used to drink a good bit in college and stuff, and now I can't because my medication for epilepsy, I have to be very careful, but also
right.
One drink feels like 4, so I'm a pretty lightweight. I'm a cheap date now.
I'm the same way, dude. Like one drink gets me trashed anymore.
Well, but it used to be though that I would love going out to, say we went to a club in Vegas or something, or we went to some really cool party or something like that. I would drink then. But if I'm not the person to go sit at a bar, maybe I'll have one drink. But it's funny when you fill out those things like, are you a drinker or a smoker? I'll say no, because in my opinion, I might have on average 2 beers a month. And that doesn't count as drinking, because I wrote down yes one time in college. And I still maybe drink once a month. and they gave me a whole information packet of the dangers I'm drinking. I'm like, screw this. I don't need to know that. Like, I don't drink a 6-pack or 12-pack every night like people do, and I don't care if you do. That's whatever, as long as you don't drive it. I mean,
the only thing is, dude, like that's not even drinking. That's just social drinking. That's like having a beer at dinner. I'll do that.
right? Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but even then, like in all honesty, like I'll have a good. I don't like, and I probably shouldn't say this. I don't know.
It's fine.
But I'm going to anyways. I don't like Bud Light. I don't like Budweiser. I don't like crap beer. I like craft beer. Not a crap beer fan. I'm a craft beer fan. So I like good lagers. I love IPAs, but I literally can only have one or two because then I reach that limit. Where if I start pounding them, and our producer volleyball,
too.
he can tell us right now, dude. I get so bad that like I make everybody else around me black out because I don't want to be drunk by myself. I don't want to be sick in the morning by myself. I want everybody to be sick with me.
Are you an angry drunk or a happy drunk?
Well, Tyler, the producer volleyball, will tell you that I get
drunk?
angry sometimes.
Ah.
But there he goes. He said I'm a loving drunk.
See,
Not angry, loving. I'm funny, I guess, and then I just love you. I don't know.
yeah, no, that makes sense, I guess.
I don't think that's a bad thing, though, right? I guess there's worse drunks that I could be.
Oh no, there's way worse than that. That's fine.
And the thing is, like, I know for a fact I'm not a functioning drunk.
Dude,
Like, so
barely
therefore I
function.
know that if I ever, like, I could never do it enough to be like an alcoholic. Do you know what I mean? Where I could like, oh yeah, I could drink, 5 beers and go do something. I drink 5 beers. I'm probably, the room is spinning. I'm hungry. I want like wings and pizza and
Right,
everything
yeah.
else. And then I'm going to pass out and go to bed.
See, my problem is if I drink more than like 4 drinks, my inclination is to eat everything. So I don't know why, but if I'm going to
Me
drink,
too.
I'm going to eat 3,000 calories along with it. I have to. I don't know why.
3,000 calories?
No, like no lie. I mean, I have to. I do not know why, but that is my.
You better be drinking carb-free beer.
No, I do. Well, I mean, I do like sugar drinks and stuff. I can't do it because of keto now, but
Sure.
I like Miller Lite. I like the Truly lemonades and stuff like that. But I also like my go-to would always be like Crown and Diet Coke, or just it used to be Crown and Coke. But
Crown and Coke isn't bad.
yeah. So I mean, I could drink a lot of that. And what's weird about me is people would be so shocked because I never talk about this much, but it's our podcast,
Sure.
so whatever. And I really can't get past 3 beers anymore because again, my medication, one, it's not worth it to risk a seizure, but 2.
Of course it's not.
I just get dizzy. Like there's no fun past buzz. Like I just get dizzy with my medication. But
And that's just not fun.
no, I don't like the recovery part anymore because it takes me days to recover. Not one day, but days. But when I was 18 to 22-ish, my record on my 21st birthday, I had 32 drinks. When I had 25 drinks, they did not know I was drunk. I still acted fine.
No.
No, ask them seriously. I do not.
Dude, if I had that, I'd be pissing my liver out.
I don't understand. I was not hungover the next day. Like I had a little headache. I drank a milkshake and I was fine. Same thing on my bachelor party. My bachelor party, I topped out. I had 34 drinks.
34?
34. And I was still fine. And they're like,
Were they little bitty baby ones?
No, I'm talking like either a shot or a drink, like legit numbers because I counted. I was like, I wonder how many I'm going to have.
Man, I would die.
I know. I don't understand. So since then, like I can't do anything like that, but I don't understand why. But in college and things like that, I could do that and it was fine. But back to my point, I would never drink during the week. I would never drink daily. It would be a once every 3 months sort of a deal. But if I did, I went hard. So now I'm like, yeah, I enjoy one drink with dinner. And now I'm, old. But even then, like if I have 2 drinks, whatever reason, I'm like, I have like brain fog and stuff for 2 or 3 days. I'm just like, it's not even worth it.
I'm with you on that one. All right, let's take a quick break. But when we come back, let's talk about if you were a bartender, what would you serve? What would be your signature drink?
Probably alcohol.
All right. We'll be piss me off so bad. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Life in the Fast Lane with myself and Tift. Actually, I should probably say with Matt Tift and myself. I always put myself first. I apologize.
You know, Keith, sometimes you have to put yourself first.
That's probably the biggest advice that you could have given me today.
I know.
All
For
right.
those of you who don't know, I also serve as, of course, Keith's co-host on his show, Life in the Fast Lane. But then also, I am his half therapist, his half best friend. Not his roommate yet, but it's sounding like it. He asked me to send. We got a new studio, which we're very excited about, and he already asked me to send clothes up there.
I did.
Yeah.
Well, you said you were gonna send a fire. Wait, say I want to. What are you gonna send? Say it again.
A fire suit.
Fire suit. That's what we got. So like the whole studio setup, it's new. Everything is going to be crisper. As you can tell, it's already running smoother. Everything is great. So yeah, you are like my therapist, dude. I call you like we talk. I swear to God, dude, we talk at least 12 times a day.
I want to get an audit to see how many times you call me a day and I call you a day. It's kind of ridiculous.
It's hundreds. It's absolutely hundreds. Josh McCard said, "Hey people, please share. Get this page to grow. Facebook gamers and steamers, hey, help this man out. Get back on track and sponsor. He's been through so much last couple of years. Prayers for him and his family, too."
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. That's awesome.
I appreciate that, too, Josh. I don't know if I was included in that, but...
Should be.
All right. What would be, besides... And if it's not an alcoholic drink, I'm going to cut the stream. What would your signature... What would your signature drink be if you were a bartender?
I'm just thinking back to you because this would be my answer. Okay, it would be rum and Coke because I couldn't.
That's not a signature drink.
Okay, you're a big Family Guy person, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't like. I hate Family Guy.
Oh, that's right. You like American Dad. But anyways, there's an episode where the Clam, the bar that the guys go to there. Yeah. And Joe is running the bar for a little bit, and they'll come up and be like, "Hey, can I get a Shirley Temple rum and Coke? Can I get a tequila sunrise? Here you go, rum and Coke." Like, just keep on doing that. Just I would like a beer, rum and Coke. Then one asks for rum and Coke. Here's a water.
So here's a water. Would you do that? So, dude, I think because you like rum and Coke. So what about a whiskey cherry Coke smash?
That sounds good. I don't know how to make it, but you got to remember, Keith. I am not that great when it comes to most things. So if it gets complicated,
it's great at all things.
Yeah,
Stop
sure.
it.
Compared to the average chimp, yes.
Matt. No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. You are good. You are good enough to be my friend. You're good enough for anything.
That's not saying much.
I knew you were gonna say that.
No, but seriously, I feel like it'd be some kind of coconut rum. Let's see, what I used to make. It'd be like coconut rum, pineapple juice, orange juice, cranberry, and then a little bit of vodka, and then
throw up.
No, that's after you have a few too many of them.
That sounds awful. What is this?
Put it in a big tiki cup.
Is this a tift? Is that what we're gonna call this? A tift?
No, I think that's. I don't know what that is.
Just you don't know what a tift is?
Yep.
That'd be my signature drink. Would be a tift.
Would it?
It would come in a really really short glass. It would be aged about 12 years with whiskey. It would be a true, a little bit of Celsius, some orange juice, and some homework.
I don't understand the short. Explain the short glass thing to me. I don't understand that.
Because you're not of age yet. Or at least you don't look of age.
I am 6'2", Keith. You are the short one.
I am 5'9".
Yes, you are 5'9". I am 6'2".
I'm not 5'9". Next to you, I look like I'm 4'2".
Well, you are. Oh, I know one that I called the Keith though at the bar.
What?
Well, you said you put true in mine, right? If you're gonna make it tipped.
Right.
I just add a moo after that and just give you chocolate milk.
All right. You're gonna get that from your lunch? You're gonna get that from cafeteria? Bring that home, buddy? You're gonna bring that home in your lunch pail?
If it's included in my lunch plan, then yeah, sure. Why not?
In your Jeff Gordon lunch pan?
That was like 4th grade, bud, or kindergarten.
Did you have a? That caught me off guard. Not gonna lie. All right, what else do we got to talk about? We're already a half hour through.
We are. I know. We talk randomly about nonsense a lot. Okay.
That's why our podcast is the number one podcast in all of the world.
It is. It sure is. It's bigger than Joe Rogan Experience. Bigger than a bunch of stuff. It's big. It's really big.
It's crazy. In fact, Joe Rogan called me to ask how we could figure out how to do things for his podcast.
You know, if we shave our heads, I bet we'll get the same ratings.
I could be super high all the time.
Well, all you have to do is just go, really?
Mm-hmm.
Have you tried DMT? That's all you got to do. That's
it. Was that good enough? Or
become the number one paid podcast host in the world? Just go, okay.
Oh, sure.
Little cigar puff.
The other thing is, like in all honesty, I like Joe Rogan.
No, he's awesome.
But it is funny. It is funny that you're right. That is like so. Like I'm a big Pat McAfee fan too. Like I don't really watch his podcast, but I like him in general.
Yeah.
And there's a couple other podcasts that I've been like kind of turned on to lately, but I still think ours is the number one.
They turn you on?
Have you seen some of the podcasts out there?
I mean, Pat McAfee? You talked about Pat McAfee, then you said you're turned on.
No.
Okay, Tyler, save this clip and we're sending it to him.
We're, gotta go.
Okay, well, in other news, if we're talking about Pat McAfee, he used to be a football player, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have two football topics today. Two.
Yep.
And we're not even talking about free agency in this.
Why not?
Well, we can later. That's fine. I'm just... wrote down some stuff we can go over. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. Just take over the show.
No, he's getting pissed. No, Matt, I apologize. No free agent talk. Let's not talk about the most important stuff going on in the world today. Let's talk about, I'm assuming you have something written down about what color pants they wear or something.
Yes.
No, I don't want to take the show over. You take it. You go.
Okay. Well, anyways, everybody knows that Deshaun Watson has been a big prospect for people to go pick up in free agency, and apparently...
Oh, we weren't talking free agency.
Yeah, we are, but it's not actually free agency in a way. Anyways, Deshaun Watson, he decided to do stupid stuff, and so apparently a third lawsuit was filed against Deshaun Watson, accusing him of sexually assaulting a massage therapist in December of 2020. This is the third civil case filed against him this week. This
is insane. That's insane.
He rejected the first two claims on Tuesday, saying they were baseless. I don't know about you, Keith, but in my everyday life, I typically don't have, sexual assault claims coming against me. Do you?
Sure. No, but I did get hit. When I owned the restaurant, there was a crazy person that tried. She was a disgruntled employee, and she said stuff about me and Tyler, and we had to go to court. She ended up getting in trouble because it was all lies, and she ended up getting caught in them. But I mean, so this is my problem with that, is that it's happening more and more, right? This is probably going to be a very unpopular opinion.
Shocker.
But I have a problem siding with women now.
Really?
Because it happened to me and it was a big false allegation and we did go to court for it. Because I'm like, I'm going to fight it. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't do it. I'm not going to admit to shit I didn't do. You know what I mean? Like, get out of here with that.
Yeah.
So, like, it's just hard for me to side with women. But when it does happen and it is real and it is legit, it's awful. It is the worst kind of BS that a human being can do to another human being.
Well, okay, let me ask you this because, we're talking about free agency in football. And, of course, the NFL takes drug charges way harder than any domestic violence things or sexual assault or harassment, anything like that. That's just how the NFL rolls. If you smoke pot, you're suspended for 2 years. If you go, have domestic violence, you're good in 4 games. That's how it goes. So how do you think, one, this affects Deshaun Watson because he was a hot free agent quarterback before this, but two, if you are the GM of an organization and you have those two things there, one is a drug charge, one is a sexual misconduct, domestic violence, assault, whatever it may be. In your head, if you're trying to build a football team and you have a very talented player, and I think the Browns had this with Kareem Hunt too, What do you think goes through your mind of how you approach that? Especially, it's not like it was 3 years ago. This is like happening right now in the middle of him trying to find a new team. Where does your head go as a GM?
Probably the same place he went with Josh Gordon. I mean, but what did anything happen with Ray Rice?
I don't know.
That's what I mean. And you are right with what you said. They concern themselves more with other stuff that doesn't make sense, huh?
Right. I think him and his wife are still together.
See, I don't know. If I was a GM,
there's footage of that, so that was bad. That was very bad because
they beat the crap out of her in an elevator. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I'm a GM, what do I do? You know what I mean?
Well,
if I'm the GM of let's say I'm the Browns, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the GM, and I am trying to build a long-term team, which I think every team is trying to do, trying to build some kind of a dynasty anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I think that I'd probably pass. But that's just because I don't know how much trouble he is or whatever. But then you think about Josh Gordon, you're like, oh, it was just weed. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't do anything bad. It was just pot. So
right.
I think
I don't know now because he got kicked out again. But
right, but I and again, these are allegations that happened.
Right.
I don't know. Yeah. That's the problem with allegations is we don't know what's true or not. We watch. We know people lie. That's what they do, and it's everybody does it. It's not you're either gonna forgive or you're gonna forget. But if it is a lie, that is something very detrimental to somebody who is in the public eye like that. Even if you're not in the public eye, it's just disgusting.
No, and I agree. But when you have 3 in a week, that starts to get a little bit bad.
But I mean, it doesn't get. Yeah, you're right. It's just to me, they're allegations. Take it to court, innocent until proven guilty.
One,
we forgot that. What's that?
Yeah, I mean,
oh, you're freezing, Matt. What happened?
I feel like if it's one, I'm back.
Yeah.
If it's one, I feel like it's definitely something that you go, okay, did it happen? Did it not? But I feel like when you have multiple people coming after you saying the same thing, it starts to, in my opinion, if I'm a GM from my moral compass, and this is just me, I like to put myself with good people. I don't think you want that in your locker room. That's just my opinion.
No, I don't. I definitely don't think you want that in your locker room at all. I don't think you want that anywhere. I don't think you want that around your people.
Yeah, no.
I just don't. Somebody asked, how cool was it to be scanned for a video game?
Did you see the picture?
Talking to me.
Did you see the picture of that?
I did not.
Okay, you have to look it up. So I'm basically in this orb of cameras, LED lights, and everything. So they're scanning me in for the new NASCAR game. So that was really cool. You guys got to go look this up. I posted on my Twitter a couple days ago. But it literally looks like a spaceship that I went into. And I got a question like, is that Ready Player One or is that my favorite?
Dude, that looks cool. That looks cool.
Really cool. Yeah. And it's like a million cameras in front of your face. So it was really neat. I've been, a driver in a video game before in NASCAR Heat 4 and 3 and stuff like that. But I guess I'm probably going to be used as some extra or something in there. So it kind of be like a Where's Waldo game to find Matt in there. So I'm looking forward to that part of it because it'll be fun because I have my own car in there, but I'll also be like an extra in there too, whether I'm an official or I'm pit crew guy or whatever. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the heck I am in this game because I have no idea.
I'm gonna be. I want it.
My favorite response I got though was, "Are you gonna be in GTA 6 and be not the person who robs the car, but gets the one that gets thrown out of the car?" I was like, I kind of would want to be.
Please let that happen. We need to get a hold of Rockstar and make that happen.
Right, that would be cool. All right. So another topic, changing away from that, but still in football, is Amazon Prime. You know, they're taking over the world, of course, but they have signed the rights to have the NFL play their Thursday night games on Amazon Prime starting in 2023. We've talked a few weeks ago about streaming services, things happening, more exclusive content, blah, blah, blah. Of course, there's the NFL Network, but now Amazon Prime owns the rights to Thursday night games. I find this a little bit interesting because it's not just one you can go download. I mean, you have to pay for the full subscription for Amazon Prime. Right. So this is a very, very different move. I'm sure Amazon paid a ton for this, but what do you think about that?
Um, it- does it matter? At this point, look, I've said this before. We got to answer this question real quick.
Okay.
Someone says, have you ever, who is it? Concussion War 3 says, have you ever been in a movie?
Yes, I have. The Hunting coming out later on in 2021, and Keith is like the main star in that. So
the only thing is, like, I do have a big part. I'm a lead role.
I'm not even making fun of him. Like, he's actually got a cool part.
Oh, I thought you were about to make fun of me for that. I wasn't sure. It scared me a little bit. I wasn't sure if you're gonna make fun of me or if you. I didn't know where you were going with that. But yes,
No,
we were. In fact, we were in the same damn movie together.
We were. And you know what? Today I'm all about bringing up Keith. That's what I got to do today.
Yeah. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate it. Check out the Hunting. They have a Twitter, don't they?
They have a Twitter. They have an Instagram. The Hunting Film, I believe, is the tag.
The Hunting Film. Check out The Hunting Film,
Yes.
where me and our boy Matt Tift and Peyton Hillis and Joaquin, I can't remember his last name. He's like one of what?
Phoenix.
Guerrero. Yeah, and Maggie. Who played Maggie again? Who's playing Maggie? I don't remember. It was Joel. No, the last. So that's a funny story. We were all sitting at the casting table, and we're like 5 days into the movie. I've already done shot parts. Like, I've already been in parts, and she comes into the table, and she goes, "Who's playing Dave?" I'm like, "Are you serious? Like, you got to be kidding me." I was mad. I was a little upset.
I'm sure you were. Yeah.
I was not happy, Matt.
There's a shot.
All right. Before we get into our next topic, let's take our last break of the hour show because
I have such a good one for you, Keith, and you were gonna like it, but fine.
What, a topic or?
Yeah, it's one you keep on saying is so great. So I wanted to hear your thoughts on. I wanted to hear your opinion for once, Keith.
Wow. Well, let's talk about it when we come back.
Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to this because I have said my piece on this, but today is Keith's day, and this is another thing about Keith's day.
Keith's day. I love it. We'll be right back in 3 minutes.
Welcome back to Life in the Fast Lane Show with myself and special guest, special guy. It's his birthday. Keith Myers. We treat him like it's his birthday every day, right, buddy?
It is not my birthday.
Keith is having like the worst day ever, so we're trying to cheer him up. So if you're in the chat, maybe Keith's gonna drop your Venmo in there.
I need $75,000.
Right here, 5, 15, 20 going once, 20 going twice. Oh, 50. All right.
What topic are you about to hit me with for the last 10 minutes?
Again, we are making Keith's day today. So one thing that Keith's like more than me is the DC stuff. I like Marvel more.
Correct.
He likes DC more. Today, we have the giant release of Justice League and the Snyder Cut. Keith,
Yeah.
I don't know anything about anything with this, but I'm going to watch it so I can get caught up with you. But what the heck is going on today?
I haven't seen it. Did you watch it or did I? What?
This is like your deal.
It is, but I've been busy. You've been yelling at me all day. I've been trying to work. I work for you, remember?
No, you don't.
That's right. You should watch those videos on TikTok because I definitely don't work for you.
Correct.
You would not want me in there at all. So like, are you? I don't know, dude. Ben Affleck as Batman sucked. So I'm a little worried about it. But I have to watch the cut because it's probably going to be awesome. I would think.
Well, okay. So it says after years of speculation and months of extra work, Zack Snyder's definitive cut of the Justice League movie, aka the Snyder Cut, is finally hitting streaming services, starring Ben Affleck. He is not looking for his wife in Gone Girl this time. He's now Batman going after her. Gal Gadot, and a bunch of people who I have no idea, except for Jason Momoa. I know that one. As the superhero squad out to save the world, this is a 4-hour remix of the movie originally released in 2017 and exercises the change made by stand-in director Joss Whedon, not Brandon Whedon.
4-hour remix.
Joss Whedon, who completed the film after Snyder. Where'd I lose you? What the heck?
No, you're good. You're good. 4-hour remix.
4 hours. It's like half a Game of Thrones episode.
I don't think I can sit down for 4 hours.
Dude,
I don't know. Maybe I could.
20 minutes. This is what Keith does with me on the phone. He'll call, "Hey Matt," I'll say, "Hey Keith, what's going on?" Hold on. He'll pace him like 30 steps around wherever he's at. "Hey, what's up?" "Okay, yeah, we'll be on a conversation. We'll be talking to Keith." All of a sudden again, hold on. Like, call me if you're just going to say hold on about 5 or 6 times in the conversation. He is the worst. I'm sorry. It's Keith's day. He is the best person in the world to talk on the phone to.
I appreciate it. that.
You want to talk about somebody who'd be the worst telemarketer in the history of telemarketing? Hey, would you like to buy this product? Hold on.
No, people.
Okay, I'm back. What were you talking about? Oh, I'm trying to sell you something. Shoot.
No, people. No, people.
Sorry, we don't have that. What's that? What? Oh, hold on. That would be your telemarketing career. Just right down the toilet.
Oh my God. I'm not that bad.
You are that bad. You are the worst person I've ever talked to on the phone. I'm sorry, hold on. Did I have talk? Hold on.
I hate you. That's not. I would be a damn good telemarketer because they'd always be on edge. They'd want to know what I was selling. I'd be like, yeah, I'm selling. Hold on a minute. I'd pay, smoke a couple cigarettes. All right, no, seriously, this is the best thing you've ever seen. Hold on a minute. Wouldn't you want to know at the end what I was selling? You just buy it just to shut me up because you know what? Not even to shut me up, just to get me off the phone. You're gonna be on hold, and if you hung up on me, I'll call back. I'd be like, oh, my phone dropped. I would be because I would always be holding on, so it'd just be me. What?
He'll call like 20 times too.
Oh, of course I would. Of course.
You know the Wolf of Wall Street when Jordan Belfort says, "Sell me this pen." Keith would go, "So let's hang on."
Somebody in the chat asked if we were
okay, so this pen. Hold on. Okay, so you need this pen because you have a pen. Hold on. Oh, I lost a pen. Can I call you back later?
Somebody goes, "Are you guys?" Somebody said, "Friends?" Question mark.
We had an episode named Friends with a Z. Damn it.
Oh my God, that is.
You know what
so
you can
funny.
do, Keith? You can eat your feelings like Joey Chestnut.
Like, dude, I eat my. That's why I weigh so much. I
No.
weigh a cool 175. That's all I do is eat my feelings, bro.
You have definitely lost weight from before. But
No,
Joey
I didn't.
Chestnut has devoured 33 boneless wings in 90 seconds. 90 seconds, Keith. That's impressive.
Dude, basically, he was swallowing whole chicken nuggets. I want you to think about that. There's no way you chew that.
No. Well, have you seen him in the hot dog eating contest? He dunks it and slides it. Like, it's disgusting.
Yeah, like, dude, it's disgusting. No human should be able to do that.
It's just all this stuff going down his face. And,
Just humans shouldn't be able to do that. I'm telling you.
they
It's
should
just,
not
it's just
be able.
not right.
Okay, well, we're getting close to the end of the show, guys. We obviously this week we had some awesome guests on the show, including Keith Meyer, and we appreciate everything that's going on. Growing the show. Make sure you guys share.
Person thinks I'm really a guest. He really does.
Keith, stay, everybody. Give a round for Keith.
I don't know why that got me so much. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Well, this has been fun. But if you guys have people you'd like to request us to have on the show, we might
Please
bring
have
Keith
me back, Matt. Can I come back on the show next week?
Maybe, possibly.
All right.
Boy, have you lost your damn mind?
Yes, I'm on a show with you that I'm guest starring on, and this person, honest to God, believes that I'm guest starring. That laugh was genuine, and it pissed me off.
Better to be pissed off than pissed on, right?
I don't know. I haven't been around you when you race. It might be nice to get pissed on. I have no idea.
You'll never know. I don't race anymore.
Oh, God. I just got really think. All right, so like, is my name still up there? Yep, it's still there. I don't know. It's weird.
Were you looking on your credit card statement, your bank statement, or where were you looking?
I was trying to see if my name was on the background still.
I hope not.
He said, "Had fun, really, Keith. I'm standing."
Who did?
I can't. I think I pronounced his name wrong. It's like Concussion War 3, I think.
Oh, well.
Concussion. Yeah, it's got to
be. It's very tough, Keith, because I appreciate you being on this show and letting me be on your show sometimes and letting you be on my show because, it's tough when you have a volleyball for a producer in Tyler. So we have a lot of obstacles here. We just got a new studio. It's got a lot of stairs. So we had to roll him up the stairs. It was a big task. I mean, the fact that he even made it happen today is very impressive. So
That's true.
I want you to go home and play with your ball after this and just have a nice night. The volleyball.
Tyler's just going like this.
I'm sure he is.
All right, guys, check out our Teespring. Definitely check out our Teespring.
And why should they, Keith, for this summer?
Oh, because we're doing a Slammin' sweepstakes.
No.
Where for everything you buy, you get entered into a drawing to win Matt's fire suit, right?
A car.
A car?
No, we're not that rich.
Damn it! I was about to be like, I'll buy something from Teespring real quick.
It's like that streaker at the Super Bowl. He placed the prop bet there's going to be a streaker at the Super Bowl.
Yes.
And then he was the one who streaked at the Super Bowl, paid his bail with that money, and still cleared $275,000. That's our
world's smartest man.
Mm-hmm.
100%. He was a genius.
Absolutely. And we didn't even have to tell him.
No, we need to get him on the show.
Oh, that'd be cool. I don't even know his name.
I don't either. Naked streaker guy.
Naked streaming guy.
Naked rich streaker guy.
Yes. Hey, Naked
That's what
rich
I'm saying.
streaker guy, come sponsor the show.
Yeah, right? We'll be back Monday, correct?
Monday.
Monday. Check out our Teespring again for Life in the Fast Lane, and then check out our Patreon, Not an Only Fan. Yeah, that Diet Coke is killing me. Not an Only's Fan page. Am I saying that right? Only Fan? Okay, OnlyFan, not an OnlyFan page.
We have at least one fan.
Do we though? You've got a lot of fans. I guess I have a couple people. I don't know.
I have a box fan. I have a ceiling fan.
All right.
Fan over there.
So Matt's an idiot, and we will be back. All right, you want to do that next Monday or Monday? We're going to talk about the best type of fan.
Box.
You want to
fan.
do that? No, not a box fan. Ceiling fans are the best. Spreads it out evenly.
Can you sleep without a ceiling fan? Because I have to sleep with a ceiling fan.
I cannot sleep without a fan. Period.
Thank you. Okay.
Like I can't sleep without a fan at all.
Well, this has been Keith's Day, everybody. We agree on something. That is a great ending to the show. We'll be here on Monday. Everybody go Venmo Keith. I don't know what his Venmo or Cash App is, but go find him, harass him, find it online, send him some love, maybe some cards, something for him to sign. I can feel better.
All right, we'll be back next Monday.